halachas of Malbin Pnei Chaveira Barabim. Where it's from, it's a stam a good Indian, not to be mevayish somebody or drabonon or deoraisa. So the emphasis is not only it's deoraisa, it's two deoraisas. One pasuk when it says over there legabe cheyach toichiach es amitecha. We learned already about this in It says right after v'lo siso olav chet, and Rashi brings over there lo salbin espon of barabim from Teiras Kayanim and Gemara in Erchin and other Gemaras. We're learning that from that pasuk we're learning from a pasuk of Teichacha that lo siso olav chet, even though you have a mitzvah deoraisa to do a chacham, but you're not allowed to cause him any shame. You cannot embarrass him publicly. So that's one law. There's another law could go together with this. When we learn in the pasuk v'lo soinum ish es amisoy v'yeresam elokei Hashem elokeichem, it's also in Vayikra Chofei. So Rashi brings over here kan hizir aloynas devorim shelo yaknit es chaveiroi. So don't agonize him with words. So the Gemara talks about this the inyan of busha, of malbin, embarrassing somebody publicly and also agonizing somebody with words. So the Gemara in the Metzia Daf Nun Chesam Udbes says Kshamsha Oino b'mekach u'memkar kach Oino b'dvorim. The Gemara, the Mishnah, that's a Mishnah, and the Mishnah brings a few examples. Imoya bal tshuva. Somebody bal tshuva lo yamar lo zchoir masecha rishonim. You remember how we used to do a few years ago, because you agonizing him with those words, it's causing him a pain, and it's embarrassing too. Imoya ben Geirim, if it was the son of Gerim, lo yamar lo zchor masa voisecha. Look what your grandfather did. Shneimar v'ger lo yisena v'lo tzelachatzena. Now the Gemara brings over there like this. The Mishnah talks about if we are ben Gerim, the parents were Gerim. The Gemara brings Imo Yoger himself. Vol il motoira al yomar lo pesha ochal nevelis v'trevet shkotzim u'remosim. Vol il motoira shneimar pia gvura. Don't somebody trying to become a ger or becoming a ger. Don't tell him how could somebody that ate treifas shkotzim u'remosim could learn al Torah, the holy Torah. So all this, it's as devorim. It's embarrassing too. Now the Gemara, same place over there in the same page. The Gemara says Tone kamed Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak. Kol malbin pnei chaveiro barabim. Somebody embarrassed somebody in public. Ki'ilu shoifech domim. It's like this is avizarayu the shfichas domim. The embarrassing somebody publicly. It's a branch of killing. Omar lei. So Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak told this Tana that says this to him. Shapir komar. You're saying very good. The chazina le the ozil sumka ve'osei chivra. Because I see, he says, when somebody is embarrassed in public, so the red color from his face goes away and comes white, meaning he's becoming pale. Amala Abaye Rav Dimi, Abaye, which was Babylonian scholar, told Rav Dimi, the Israeli scholar, b'ma'arova b'may zehira in Eretz Yisrael. What are they careful with? Amale ba'achvure apei. They're very careful not to shame somebody. They're very careful with that, not to shame somebody in public. The Amar of Chanina, Hakol Yordin leGehenom chutz mishloisha. Everybody goes to Gehenom except three people. The Gemara says right away, fixes this Rav Chanina. Hakol Salka Daitov. Everybody going to Gehenom cannot be. Eloema Kol Yordim leGehenom oilim. Anybody goes to Gehenom, they will come out of Gehenna, chutz mishloisha, except of three. Sheyordim ve'enam oilim ve'elohen. Abal ashes ish. We'll see from here, the embarrassing somebody, it equals the committing an adultery. Abal ashes ish. The reason for it, besides the big aveiro, a lot of times somebody live with ashes ish, you ruined another family too. Anyway, abal ashes ish. V'amalbin pnei chaveiro barabim. V'amechane shem ro lechaveiro. Gemara says those three, they go to Gehenna, they don't go up. They stay there. The Gemara says mechanech lechainu malbin. If you calling a nickname to somebody that is embarrassed, it's the same thing of malbin and the chaveiro barabim. Avogav the doshba b'shmei, meaning everybody calling him this way, but he's not happy with that Shem Kina, with that nickname. It's embarrassing. It's less embarrassing because everybody calling him already. Still, you cannot call him with the name if he's not happy with that. It's all bichlal. Those three, Issur Eshes Ish, somebody committed Issur Eshes, Malvim Nechab Barabim, or Mechan Hashem L'Chaveira. They go to get him. They don't go up. So the Tosfos explain, meaning all the Rishonim, Mishpat Rishonim began 12 months. Eventually, they come out of Gehenna. So those three, they never come out of there. So the Gemara, the Tosfos brings at the end. It's a long Tosfos of it. He says, "V'chulu b'shelo oso tshuva." All this we say is never coming out of the Gehenna if he didn't do tshuva. The tshuva me'eles l'chol davar. Tshuva helps to everything. There's not end davar ever from that tshuva. If he died without tshuva, this meant that malva pnei chavera barabim, there's no tikkun for him. But if he did tshuva, yes, he has a tikkun. The Ikal Mandama brings the Gemara brachas, the Baal tshuva gdoilim la'oisam shoyt tzadikim la'olam. Anyway, so we're not going to this sugya now, but we see from here that Malvin Pnei Chaver is one of the major averes. You could be over on two lavin, sometime one, sometime both. It depends how it was done. Malvin Pnei Chaver barabim, lo sisol of chet, or lo sonu ishas amishla. Don't agonize him with words. But that goes together, yeah. Now, there's few nekudas I want to bring over here. What could be over here, people could overlook. Yeah, people know, but one nekuda is that the based on the Gemara in Baba Kama, Rambam brings la halacha in Hilchas Chavel Mazik, Perek Shlishi halacha Gimel. Amavayesh esakoton. If sometime you embarrass somebody, a child, im chimachlimin oisoy nichlam. If he already understands and he has shame, certain age, below certain, he doesn't understand. You could call him anything you want. He doesn't know what you're talking about. Over there, it's not Issur of Mavad because he doesn't understand. The busha, it's a physically. He got embarrassed or not. A little child that doesn't understand doesn't get. But if you already understand, he's grown enough to understand the shame. Chayav, we love potter. Mashma Ram potter, but they should not do it anyway. It's not a good hergel. To something that would be embarrassing to tell even a child doesn't understand. But when you understand, that's Issur Gomor Malbin Pnei Chavera Barabim. Yeah, the older is the person, the more grown he is, he's embarrassed more. So it's not the same, but it's also that's one that could sometimes it could be overlooking this that with the children we could embarrass them sometimes when not realizing it's Issur Godel to embarrass a child. Now. The second thing is what could be common when people get, especially in places where they get together, in shuls and other ways they get together, and sometimes it's very common that you get into some disagreement or argument. Sometimes b'sh'as of the time of argument, people think anything you can do just to win the argument, and sometimes it goes to mamash embarrassing. So be very, very careful. It's a big issur, and if we realize. If we really realize Kvoid Adam, each one is a Tzelem Elokim, and we should have derech eretz for any person, then it would help us from not embarrassing him in public.